You know what I'm saying? You are not on no pedestal. You are a person just like I am a person. So what happens is, and that's what, my God, that's what happened. That's what you do. You know that Elder Kirk did that? I put a pastor on a pedestal. I did, and it was an awful fall, and I never did it again. I never did it again. I did it, and my wife was the one that noticed. She said, "Dwight," and I said, "No, baby, no." And she knew before I did. And when it happened, boy, I got all messed up. I was like, "Dang, man, I'm so hurt, man." But my wife said, "Well, Dwight, I told you, it's, so."
I ain't say it like that.
I mean, it wasn't, yeah. She didn't say like I told you. She was like, "But Dwight, I warned you." She did. She like, "I warned you, Dwight. I tried to warn you. I knew." And what it took for me to go see the situation, and I was like, "Oh no." Mm-hmm. So you must understand that that's why I talk about a lot of these pastors are false. They are identity thieves. They want to be God in your life because they want to make sure that, like I said before, that he's a bad pastor, not good, that the money is coming in and everything is taken care of. Mm-hmm. Now, like I said, I have much respect, especially for the pastor that goes out and then, to bring the money back to take care. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's the thing about it. We've been doing this for so long. And that's what, Mom, I'm telling you, Mom, we were talking about the other day about the Macedonia call. Mm-hmm. The Macedonia call, and we do a lot of that and things like that. We help each other and stuff like that. And God was dealing with me about the Macedonia call, and I said, well, and it could be me, and I asked y'all to please forgive me. It could be me. Well, when God said He was going to do it, and it's already done, then why are we working so hard for it to be done? I'm going to be honest with you. It seems like I think it's like one of those Japanese gods.
But I think we have to activate our faith to do it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And because there's so many distractions, mm-hmm. I think that's where everybody gets off track. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Now,
when I say the Japanese gods, because, there's so many Japanese gods. There's a god to do this, there's a god to do that, and there's a god for this. Then there's one god that's evil and mean, and they respect the god. And I was like, man, wow, what? Huh? And offer him sacrifice and all this other kind of stuff. And I'm like, man, is that how we seeing God? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. 1 minute he mean, 1 minute he loving.
I felt like that for a while.
I remember.
Because of the stuff I was going through.
I remember you told me.
I was like, God, these are your people called by your name. Mm-hmm. Okay? Mm-hmm. And they treat me like I'm everything but the child of God. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Yep. I'm only telling them what you told me to give them.
Give them.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I haven't caused trouble. I haven't, you know what I'm saying?
Not disrespectful.
And people just ripping me apart.
Mm-hmm.
I now know that was my boot camp. Mm-hmm. My Christian boot camp for being a prophet. But at the time, I was just like, God, you must really hate me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I felt that way for a long time, but I had to look at it like he's not like a physical father.
Right.
Or earthly father. Mm-hmm. He's higher than that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So my perspective had to be a little different. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I think if people change their perspective and not just go along with the earthly,
the status quo.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then it'd be a little easier.
Yes. So does God care about my feelings? Oh, I'm sorry, before I close this out, when I was talking about the Japanese God and things like that, I was using that as an analogy to say, we acting like God is all of these different, personalities, and He's not. He's still our Father in heaven, like my wife said, not our earthly Father, because some of us had some bad earthly fathers.
Yes.
Okay, so my Father in heaven is a whole lot different than these earthly people are. So does God care about your feelings? Like my wife said from the beginning, yes. Stop thinking that God does not care and He does not love you. No matter what you are going through, the Father always has a plan. You talking to a couple right here. We know that God has a plan. We just keep walking. You just keep walking. You keep walking. The plan's gonna come to fruition. It may be a little tough in between there, but God's got a plan for you.
Keep it real.
So God bless you and thank you for joining me.